Velkommen til part 2 af Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough. Vi starter part 2 her, hvor vi sluttede sidst, mere eller mindre, den her sidemission med at finde vores hund, som jo forsvandt i part 1. Hvis ikke man har set part 1, så kan man se playlisten, eller man kan finde det på kanalen. Der kommer også link nede i beskrivelsen. Så vi er lidt uden for byen, og er på jagt til at komme herned af det grønne område, hvor vores hund skal være. Der står folk heroppe. Det kan både være en god og en dårlig ting. Nu sniger vi os lige frem og hører, om de går og snakker om et eller andet. Jeg vil helst ikke i kamp. Det er banditter.
I have a little money on me. Well, give it here! I just need to find my purse. Hurry up! Here it is. I found it. What the... Somebody, please!
Der var i hvert fald nogen med noget armor der, lignede det. Ikke noget, jeg umiddelbart har lyst til at slås med. I den her forfatning, vi er i lige nu. Også typisk, at de skal samme vej som mig. Kunne selvfølgelig lave et overraskelsesangreb på den bagerste bandit. Og på den måde få en fordel. Problemet er, at der er to. Og jeg har ingen armer overhovedet. Hvor fanden gik banditterne hen? Er det også banditlejr, der ligger her? Kan jeg godt lige have styr på, hvor fanden de gik hen? Står der endnu en gang en anden her? Det er en indgang til en by. Alt godt.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
Så har du problem.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read, but it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Well, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from
Well,
my master. I
let's
can
help
tell
the
you
good
to stop
citizen.
when I've had enough. But he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
Very well then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am. Hurts.
Er flere? Det må være nok.
All right.
That was rough.
Elsker, at de får en røvfuld.
Do you think that's enough?
I definitely. I'm sore all over. My mouth most of all.
Glad to be of help then.
Jeg håber, det virker. Ellers så får han både tæsk og pisk. I'm quite hungry. Logins. En bar. En inde, selvfølgelig.
What do you want, you yokel? But make it quick.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
Vostatek, Lord von Berghoff's huntsman, is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlark Pond. So if you know your way round the woods, you could go and offer him your help. I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer.
Nice.
One more thing. You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
You have a water goblin here.
Hvad fanden er det?
I wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. He's
In
got
the
a
water
hut
goblin.
nearby. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Would you happen to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the dam. That's their spot.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchuk Pond came here to have a beer. I started talking to them and they told me they almost didn't make it.
Why?
They said a pack of wolves came after them.
Aren't wolves afraid of people?
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
Ulve. Det gjorde lige det hele
Did they tell you what happened?
In a gorge above the Rock Tower Pond, they noticed the wolves watching them from the rocks. If you climb up those rocks, you'll be able to see the whole pond from there.
Do you have any more news?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here.
Ooh.
Would you like to try it?
Yes.
That sounds good. What's it about?
It actually came about by chance when the miller Crazel and me bet on who has the stronger hired hands. Then other blokes from the village joined in, and it's become somewhat of a tradition. By the way, old Olbram from Sheleoff keeps complaining about the Tuckovites. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Det er ham der midter, de alle snakker om.
What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here, and that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper.
Jeg elsker, at man får alle nyheder fra indkeeperen.
Tell me more about these fights of yours.
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. He may not look like much, but he knows a few tricks. Then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare. And then there's Fiala. A good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
Happy wife, happy life, I guess. Yeah, let's sign up for a fight.
Try the fights here.
Why not? But it won't be for free. If you don't have enough money, try to go and see Crazel at the mill. He recently bragged he was going to send someone here, but no one has come yet. Maybe you can come to some agreement together.
Fine. I'll go and see him, and we'll see.
Så der er ingenting her udover et inn- og et bathhouse, så vidt jeg kan se. The Wagoners Inn. Okay, så det er bare et stop på vejen. Den der hund har bare været i live med den her kæmpe tur, vi skal ud på.
Praise God.
Jesus, jeg fik et chok der. Nå, kan I genkende det her fra part 1? Skal jeg lige hilse på hende? Kæmpe payback.
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. If I was you, I'd ask in Troskovitz. That's where she was heading last time I saw her. And if she arrived, someone must have seen her. And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. She keeps her things there. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
Bad blood.
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? Like she got up and went straight out.
What do we have? What do we have?
She's got unfinished work here.
Den skal vi på udkig efter.
What the fuck is this supposed to mean?
Hey, lad. What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day. No, you don't. Fuck her!
Au. Fuck, min sværkamp, den er lort. Okay, hvad har han? Vi tager fucking alt, hvad han har, ja.
There's something lying over there. I hope it's not mutt.
Det var det ikke.
Nice bit of venison. But something took a good bite of it. Could mutt have been here? Dead. And robbed of everything. That's what Take-On left him. And there's no trace of mutt. Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herbalist's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Så er det bare tilbage igen. Jeg håber, den gamle dame holder med. Men de fik da et håndøre ved at slå ham der banditten ihjel.
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Oh, Sakra. Do you have any idea where else he might have...
Sakra!
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much about dogs. He could have run into the woods and started hunting. He wouldn't be the first or the last. There's a whole pack of wolves near Samine these days. Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Thanks. I had a look in Pavlena's place in the loft.
And? Did you find anything?
I found a cap there. A man's cap.
Altså den, jeg har på.
I don't suppose Pavlena would wear something like that.
You're saying she had some young man here? I'd surely have noticed.
I don't know, good wife. I'm just saying what I found.
Could she have found herself a bow in Troskovitz?
A bow?
She didn't pack up her stuff. I don't think she was planning to be gone for long.
I told you, didn't I? Pavlena wouldn't run off.
She's got unfinished work there. She weaves baskets.
Aye, she usually has a few on the go, but she took them to the market in Troskovitz. We've got nothing here but what we make ourselves, or find in the woods. Pavlena weaves baskets very nicely. Folk buy them from her.
I wanted to ask you something else about Pavlena. Do you think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
There's all sorts of folk around, and the roads can be dangerous. That's true enough.
It's folk that are dangerous, lad.
Pavlena is young, and, well, no offence, but you seem a little old to be her mother. Is she really your daughter?
She is. Not by birth, but that doesn't change anything. Her mother died in childbirth, and there was no one but me to take care of her.
Jesus Christ, de sender os der land og rige rundt. Kan vi fast travel derhen? Det tror jeg godt, vi kan. Og der er spurgt, om han har set noget hund.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
My dog got lost not far from here. Did you see him by any chance?
I haven't seen any dogs round here for a while, but I hear there's wolves in the forest causing problems. Just the other day, a shepherd boy from Kopanina complained that his sheep were being eaten by the flea-ridden beasts.
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried? He has a hut at Kopanina. It's just below the castle, on the back slope of the hill.
You haven't heard anything else about wild dogs?
Here, in the tavern? No. But there was a fella here who gets by doing a bit of poaching. He said once he was hunting when, right in front of him, a large pack attacked a deer. A mix of wolves and dogs, he said. That's not something you see every day.
Do you know where that was?
How would I know where he goes hunting? But I'd say it was in the forest.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but...
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a groschen to his name, but acts like he owns the bloody place.
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up, good and proper, and then he found some lads who'd paid his bill, unfortunately.
What do you mean by that? Why unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good. But still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals, but got no idea where they went.
Og så går vi herop og spørger Shepherden i stedet for. Der kan også ske noget, mens man fast traveler her. Uh-oh, see an ambush. A defenseless person is cowering as armed men approach with weapons drawn. They're shouting, laughing. They haven't noticed you yet. Kun 30% avoiding. Stop and get involved. Okay. Vi sniger os udenom. En eller anden, der har prøvet at sælge invisible potions. Det passer med det lige her, hvor vi har vores seng. Så kan vi sove til om morgenen. Sleep and save. Godt, vi skal lige slukke faklen også. Lad os komme videre. Man kunne altså godt stjæle en hest, ikke? Men jeg tænker, vi har allerede gjort os upopulære nok med vores tyveri af bacon i første part af playthroughen, hvor vi jo fik lov til at stå i gabestok i flere dage. Det var jo de samme 2 banditter, som vi løb på tidligere. Det er da vi forsøgte at fast travele. Det er fedt, at der godt kan ske ting, når man fast traveler, så det i virkeligheden ikke er cheating, så at sige.
Lord be with you.
I hear you have some problems with wolves.
You can say that again. Those fucking mangy beasts are eating my sheep. They take them like they were for sale at the market.
Did you notice an ordinary mutt amongst those wolves?
You know, there might have been. I didn't get a close look at them, but one seemed to be smaller and was a strange colour.
That could have been Mutt.
If I understand you, you're looking for your dog and think he might be with those wolves, right?
That's right. I'll have to find that pack to see if it's him.
I'll say, since you're already going after that pack, would you mind doing a good deed? If you kill those furry fuckers, there'll be a reward in it for you.
I don't want to get in a fight with the whole pack. Who knows how that would end?
Damn it. Then I'll have to go and see that drunk gamekeeper.
I'll change my mind. I'll help with those wolves.
Thank God. I was beginning to think they'd eat my whole flock.
Where can I find this wolf pack?
I was grazing my sheep up on the slope last time, by the forked birch, and those monsters learned to go there. I don't take my sheep there anymore, but those fuckers still go sniffing around over there.
So we'll bring your flock up there again and wait and see if they come.
Are you fucking mad? I don't want to lose any more sheep. I think you just need some bait.
Not even one single sheep? I promise I'll look after it.
Well, I could lend you Ignatius. He's the stupidest ram I've ever seen. Or the brightest. Depends on how you look at it.
All right. I'll take Ignatius and go and have a look around that forked birch. Will he come with me, or will I have to lead him up somehow?
That bugger will follow you himself. Just wave a carrot in front of his face. He's mad for carrots. I can't even count the times he's rammed his way into my house to get some. I happen to have one here. If you take it with you, he'll follow you around like a loyal dog. When you get to the pasture, just throw the carrot and then go and hide. Ignatius will stay there.
Where can I hide there?
There's a thicket across the road. But don't worry, if the wolves go after the sheep, they won't notice you. But you'll hear them from far away as they get closer. I don't know anything more horrifying than the sound of their damned howling.
How are you, Ignatius? Sorry. I thought now that we're partners, you'd be a bit more talkative.
Så skal vi ud og bruge lokkedue. Altså lokke ulvene frem. Kom nu her, dit dovne dyr.
Don't you think we've been chatting long enough?
Jeg kan lidt høre, det er et menneske, der har lavet den der lyd, da de har indspillet den. Kom nu for helvede. Hvor fanden blev du af, dit dumme får? Kom så. Bah!
Forked birch. I think I've found the spot. Well, Ignatius, I'll put your snack right here. Now, come and eat it up.
Once you see a wolf, just out loud, and then run away. All right? I'll be hiding in the bushes, and we'll jump out to save you in time.
For satan. Fuck, de kan tage en beating. Fuck. De er ude for. Så er der til gengæld gratis kød. Fucking hell. Dykke med dig, mand. Så er der hundekød. Der er utrolig så meget blod her på hænderne. Og på mig.
I'm back because of those wolves of yours.
I'm glad to see you alive and healthy. How did it go?
It went well. They won't bother you anymore.
Did you kill them all?
Aye. All of them. Although one might have got away.
A single wolf can't do much damage. So you are owed something for your efforts.
I didn't find my dog among them.
Could you try to ask our gamekeeper? He might be a drunk, but he'd probably notice a stray dog in the woods. He doesn't live far away.
Så hunden var der
Down
ikke.
the hill here along the road. Right on the rock above the pond.
I wanted to tell you something about Ignatius.
Jeg har skåret ham ned til bøffer.
How should I put this? The wolves were faster.
Poor creature. I thought I'd be glad to get rid of him, but actually I feel sorry for him. Did he suffer much?
It was quick. The wolf jumped, and it was all over.
At least it was fast. Oh,
I should eat something.
Farewell.
Poor Ram. Men folkens, det er her, hvor vi slutter part 2 af Kingdom Come Deliverance. Vi fandt ikke mod i den her omgang, men vi fik jagtet nogle ulve, og det tænker jeg må være nok for den her episode. Husk at like og subscribe og abonnere og alt det der, så du kan følge med i resten af den der playthrough. Tak for det.